guys, welcome back. You are still tuned in to Fantastic Fridays, and we're in the segment called Talk the Ting with Kim. Sadly, it's the last half hour of the show. I know, bittersweet, but we still have a whole heap of fun to have before the show ends, and a whole heap of gems for drop, because right about now my ear Dizzle beside me, so I have a solution. So right about now Dupss and Dizzle might have to run for president.
Dizzle for president.
Dizzle for president instead. No, Dupss mayor. Right, but we're talking really about the ban that Broadcasting Commission imposed on the radio.
For playing
Molly, gun songs, scamming songs, because no, everybody just a chop. Chop was a regular word once upon a time, but no chop. I don't think nobody referred to chop as like regular meat and no
farming.
Yeah, you have to say that differently now.
Cutting meat.
Chop have a whole definition for itself now. Nobody not chop meat no more. I chop bush.
You know,
they used to have a knife that they call a chopper. I haven't heard
about that.
People are no chopper.
First Molly song I heard was not a dancehall song.
What that?
The first Molly song he heard was not a dancehall song.
But no, but Molly wasn't. Molly
was foreign.
So I mean all right, fine. The man start singing about Molly now.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Probably Molly get more popular.
Yeah,
it has gotten, because it's not a problem now in Jamaica.
Especially in the schools, man. Jeez.
But here's the problem. You know, you ban. Are they banning the foreign songs them as well?
No, here's the thing now. You see, that's the thing. The foreign songs that will come over to us, well, it depends on how the radio stations look at it, but if they actually are playing the radio version of the songs, that part is edited out as well.
Yeah,
you know, you hear the foreign songs.
Even if it's edited out,
no, but remember, say if you get the song edited already, it's already out already. So, but unlike our songs, we're actually saying Molly this, Molly that. Them song they could have said, I get my peaches out in Georgia.
Yeah, that was something somebody said. That was something somebody had said, that with Jamaican music, it just very direct. It just conceal it. Yeah, it not even hide it.
That's how we are as people, you know, we're very direct people who say what the power mind.
Yeah.
But
so I'm telling earlier on today, there are many ways to get your concept across.
That's true.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like for simplest, me asking you this. When I say many notes with the flows and know we at that. Never count the amount and we start that dough. Cut a drop in the greens, that is a lot cash. Locksmith cutting the keys, natural pros. What do I'm talking about there?
Hold on, you say keys, so make it something.
Hold on.
Make it something after the keys.
Like it.
Yes, but
the flow still.
Context.
Yeah.
Context.
It's a creative way of saying
context.
Yeah.
That create the concept.
Yeah.
The words that are used.
No, I
you
understand.
have to actually look into the lyrics and say, okay, this is what he's talking about.
So this band would actually get artists to get more creative.
That is it.
And they should have been more creative before this band.
Yeah.
But because the gate was open, them just run out with the
General, remember now, me say one say, life is amazing, it's a blessing, holding on, going strong, and say every lesson comes with a blessing, holding on, going strong.
What the verse now?
I don't wanna be the one to gain the world and lose all. Jah will take away the blessings when you move wrong. Check yourself, man, get tossed with delusion. Never mislead ones with delusion. Keep it mutual and be neutral, and we still be ragged as usual. This your but you. That is it,
Hold on. More than Dupss no say.
That's a positive vibe.
Dupss no say. When him give him speech as me, him can't talk.
No.
What if he knows that I'm gonna sing him speech away?
Him start talking,
like, hold on.
What is he saying?
What me I sign up for? I don't know. We're gonna sing in promises to the country, you know?
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy, you know?
Who's this fella?
No, but for real, dude, I like it. I like the concept, I like the voice. Yeah, go on with the things. I'm a lot of positive message that him just drop a while ago.
The first one, you can't tell, is a nice
I like how he concealed, you know?
Conceal most of the contraband a bit.
But you see them that did that, it would not bother us about
it. They're treating that the plan. Alright, but you see that kind of vibe? That's what I'm saying. Most of the the international artists, they would have been aware of that on their end. You get me? So most of them Mali song,
it's not banned. It's not banned in America like that. Them have adult radio, them have normal.
Yeah, but they have to have the edited version as well if they want the song to play. We run things things don't run with that. Miley Cyrus
in the world.
She sings about drugs, but her song don't say that.
You don't outrightly say.
We sent you and we things that same song. Yeah.
So you see, you don't never know. Cause look at them song here. Under the quiet, like when, as they said, the Peaches song. Yeah. You know what I'm singing about?
I got my
Peach.
Yeah.
What you think about sing about?
They already get the chords and they're singing it.
Exactly.
We know. We just.
But
yeah.
It's not banned.
Yeah.
Overseas.
No, because I'm saying they don't have to ban it because they know that.
No, even
they have to
the
ban
ones
it.
that are explicit.
Outright.
No, but you won't hear them on every radio.
They play on the radio.
Not every radio. I'm telling you.
Well, no, them.
Yeah,
What them do, them
that's what I'm
segment them radio.
That's what I'm
Them
saying.
have children radio.
There you go.
Them have adult radio.
All right.
So, well.
So
That's my whole
that was the
point.
solution he was getting to.
You have kids, you know, you have when you're watching TV for the children like me, you know, right? You have the kids.
Children. Baby Shark. Yeah, imagine, them youth are not smart, Them should remix Baby Shark and anyway.
That's in the works. Anyway. But as I saying, most of their music is already segmented. They have different streams to put which song, and certain stations now go play certain songs.
Play certain
or
song,
they get an edited version, and even though they have a whole industry and they call it Kids Bop, where they convert all the song into some friendly version and make kids sing
and
them
the
over.
kids sing it.
So the artists still get a piece of the royalty. But as I'm saying, the regular radio that kids will hear, they still have some sort of monitoring to it, but we just need that for our kids.
But you know what I wanted to touch on though? You mentioned earlier, because we do have positive songs, and I think we can't neglect that. We have enough artists out there who are singing
that is my next motive.
But why is it
how do we switch
that people now gravitate to it like them gravitate to the Molly and
because
the scamming and the gun?
Is always easier to. It's more attractive. It's always attractive.
It's easier.
It's attractive.
It's not all of that.
What I was going to say.
No, go on.
Stop, John. It's like in school, you get rules. And you'll always have the set few that will break them. And people will see them
and it seems cool to be,
I'm not a cool kid.
So because we have that from upbringing, it's cool when you have broke certain things and you disrespect teacher and you're late for class, and so we honor that and we glorify that. But this is not really that still.
There's another economic aspect.
That's part of it, but because, as I said, back in our days, I should say, it's just that you had probably 5 cool kids, right? And you had 30 regular kids.
Yeah, regular.
But the regular kids say, all right, them cool, and we're going to make them stay cool.
They consider them cool, yeah.
Right? We're going to make them stay cool. In our head, we're going to look for a part where they say, boy, them fool. We're going to make them stay cool.
Yeah.
But we're just not getting out with them inner. But nowadays, it's like 30 of them want to be cool now.
30 of them cool
and you
now.
have the 5 little nerd, as we call ourselves now, are trying all we own. And we are getting bullied and them something there.
35 nerd right here.
So you're one of the 5.
You're one of
and
the
then
5
have the 30, it's like everybody want to be cool and them have to do the thing. I'm going to get that part there. So this is a talk to them.
Yeah, where you say are the real problem.
All right, so they need to segment it.
In schools?
That's one thing.
Or the music?
No, the music.
Okay.
But also, I think it's really unfair just to have just that ban. You need to bring forth a solution. Like what is a solution that Broadcast Commission is coming with? What is a long-term vision? Because obviously it's a creative problem in Jamaica. Because a lot of people want to do positive music, but feel like they cannot do positive music because it won't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, even if you're doing gospel music, there are only probably 2 stations per playing music.
Yeah.
For gospel, and gospel probably play 1 day of the week.
Yeah.
You understand? So I mean, and people, we're in a society right now where it's tough, it's hard. Music is an outlet. So people do anything they can do to try to do things that seemingly can bring them to another level. And for example, the success that artists are having with this type of music recently is probably telling the youth, say, yo,
this is the key.
The way, yo,
Quick and
cheap
fast.
for this, you know, so you do it, you know, you see me? And them do it. So even like some uptown youth start the chopping tune.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
That is a
And
chopping
everybody
tune.
start the chopping tune.
Yeah.
You know, and then also you see, now for the artists them now go overseas, you know, and you see trap dancehall is
Yeah, it's a
accepted
thing.
international now because it's not only because it's because it's fresh, it's new, it's different.
Yeah.
You know, and Jamaicans, we have a vibe.
Everything we put out,
We
they
do
were
that
love.
also.
We have an energy, yo.
Yeah.
If you walk yo in a London or New York, yo, isn't it, you're Jamaica, you can know, people can know, you're Jamaica because of your swag, your vibe. You understand? And, you know, internationally also, the image what them portray of Jamaica, it's not a good image. It's not just beaches and so on. You know, them put up, say Jamaica is one of the most violent places.
And don't go there and be afraid.
So
and
look at all the movies what they make about Jamaica.
Yeah, they're crying
Every
them
movie
highlight.
what they make about Jamaica is the same concept. Come on Jamaica, a man come on Jamaica, meet a girl, you know, they get to you.
Girl, the man bring the girl like get alive.
Bad man come and, you know,
Her father don't like it.
stand up, run
yeah.
off for, you know, it's all of that. And, you know, the art and the creativity is just a representation of our liberty, you know, and what is going on. So, they need to make a more longer term plan. They need to, I think also, what we need to do in Jamaica is also restrict the foreign song they want to play in Jamaica.
yeah, got fear is
understand?
fear.
Give-
Fear is fear.
Give our youths, we have a creative industry. So give our youths, all right, so you ban it, fine, make them make better tunes now. You understand? And it's not just a, yeah, all right.
Yes,
so
there's so much to be done. Yeah.
But you see,
it's not just a one fit
Right.
solution.
yeah, you don't have a
It's
set.
stages, it's steps, it's
look at
avenues.
it, you can't look upon the elders them and make them make the decision because for them taste and
For
what
their
they
mindset
deem
different
is
from the younger
okay
mindset.
or-
Yeah.
it's different from us. And if you even look at it, back in the day, they sang violent songs as well. You know, they might do it more metaphorically and all that.
And enough of them never reach radio.
For them never.
It's a similar situation, but as I said, right now it's just that it's out of hand in the sense that back then, as I said, you used to have probably 10 bad artists and 50 medium artists for peaceful and the general song, and then probably 10 gospel artists. No, 1,000 bad artists,
Everybody
and
10
10
artists.
good
Everybody's an
artists.
artist.
Everybody have a little setup. Everybody have a Apollo Pro Tools. Other than
Yeah, but
But my thing is, why not use the same artists that promote these violence to come out and talk about? Since they're out there,
I was about to. You see the Wi-Fi, I like it.
working.
I was about to say this. If they were
so
addressing,
do some
That's a great
forums.
idea.
I think the artists need to go like in schools. They need to have some, just like how you have PR thing, you know,
Yeah.
press release. They need to go and say, listen, yeah, we know we sang them say this, we know so we say them something.
All
So
right.
that's a just lyrical content.
All right,
At
you
the end of
see?
the day, cause remember, you know, them youths say look up to them.
All right,
So if they go
exactly.
left
So
or
it's
right,
right.
come we could have pre-Dupss are going on school and say, yeah, and sing him true and they say, but at the end of the day, though, you know, make sure say, oh, you know, skip class, you know, this. And you had artists that did that because somebody remember said Bounty was known for that. Bounty used to always
All right.
you know the school.
That's
them
give
up to
them
the youth, them say, yo,
incentives,
right?
for
And
good
they encourage
quality
them
songs,
and
yeah.
probably contribute to them education too. So him there sing him sang them. But at the end of the day, he was also being a positive influence.
That's a great
so,
idea.
Fun
alright,
community.
So what we would need then, because it can't just happen now yet, you know, we'd need a music mentorship program first. We need probably artists like Bounty Killer and so on, teaching these younger artists coming up, such as King, to say, listen, we are singing bad man tune, but I was always in the community promoting peace and love. Because really and truly, you can't just tell these kids now, figure text King and these young artists killing bang in the school right away, because these kids are follow them on Instagram and Snapchat, and she say, yo, I
don't know like
don't know
that.
about the school, them a teach you on the IG.
But that's a part of the
So
problem
they have to
because
change
they
their
have to
public
take a
image first. They
responsibility.
have to change that public
And
image
they have
first.
to start taking a responsibility
That
because
has
their
to be
response
done.
is always, oh, me not grow,
That's
nobody
how
pick
them
me.
not have.
That's what
But
I'm
you have a
saying.
responsibility.
You are growing someone's channel 50 how much thousand of followers. and
Dead
you have-
right.
Affects money.
Right, half of them you check, they are children, they are in their teens.
That's right.
Most artists
So you
now
have to change
accept
that image.
Exactly. They,
That's
they
what
don't
I'm
want the
It's simple as that.
responsibility.
If you just accept it and know, say,
My
alright,
mother
I am
knows to
influential.
speak, Hello.
But, yo,
Hold on, Dupss, yeah.
But me like
Dupss never done know myself first,
me like
hold on.
Skeng tune Little Miss. Sorry. Okay.
Dupss never done what he must
Yeah,
say.
what's simple as this, you know?
Yeah, that's-
as what me I say.
Get them to
We as artists,
hold them responsible.
yeah, just hold it, just know say, I'm influential, and we try express the youth as much as no say, yo, this is just an artistic thing. Sometimes I just imagination, sometimes I think some scene a reality, but
story or
not meaning say you actually
Get up
take it
and do them
do
something,
it.
yeah.
You understand? This is my music, if you hide and listen it. Suppose if their mother don't want them to listen it, because by the end of the day, when mommy I got to walk behind them 24/7, you get me? And these youths are so wise in terms of technology. Them never forget the APK app, them never forget a bag of things.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, we have to see them like how we can be blunt the way where we are sing and big and brave. We have to be big and brave to talk to the youths and
Exactly,
Positive.
be real with
Yeah.
them, and I think that's the biggest
Positivity.
problem.
No, but that's what I want. I want these artists to not only, as I said, they have the music, but they have to still promote some positive elements, not just straight violence, straight war.
Scamming, gun, yeah. All right, Dizzle, star pupil.
So two things.
Yeah.
All right. So, number one, there's an economic aspect of it as well.
Okay.
Because a lot of the artists that do these songs, they're probably funded by, people who
I pushed the button.
don't really care about,
Yeah, some of the persons who promoting them, they're paying for the thing. They don't really care about the content.
They don't care about it.
They just want to know say it's selling. They don't really care what you're saying. Say once it make them back look of money. So you can actually change the content.
So one,
not affect them.
let me tell you one thing the band can do. All right, so the band as it is right now with just a broadcast commission is just a half measure.
Right.
If they, I'm not giving them any ideas, but if they actually said,
They
okay,
say there were ideas called Dizzle.
no, if they actually said, okay, ban it on YouTube, ban it on all social media platforms in Jamaica where you can't get these songs,
Right, you can locate
so
them.
then you say, okay, well, if you ban it, the youth are gonna find a way for get through it.
Yeah.
I get VPN and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what you're doing right there is you're cutting
On the source.
So if people have to use VPN and all and buy how much other things to get access to the songs, it will lessen that artist who's making,
So they have to find some other content to make them money.
Exactly.
So they have to do more positive music or more music that can be played across all
Exactly,
streams.
because you want money
Because
from it.
in life you have rules. With everything you have rules.
Yeah.
With everything that is established, and rules are amended. The Constitution, every single thing. Right now, the way the world has advanced so much in the last 20 years with technology, we need to be as quick enough to adapt
Make
to it.
adjustments
Because social media is bad as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let me tell you this interesting thing. I was watching this show on Netflix 2 days ago called The Playlist. I don't know if any of you watch it. And it shows a story of Daniel Ek, who was a founder of Spotify, and he showed the show showed the issues that he was having, starting up Spotify and getting it accepted. And one of the reasons why they did Spotify was because there was Pirate Bay. Remember them times?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Pirating of music.
So
yeah.
they tried to use Spotify as something to get people off illegal music.
Right.
Now the record labels have never taken on to it at first.
Right.
But the people who own Spotify, they pushed and tried many different things and tried to convince people. And they brought a solution, to the problem that was there. And then, the authorities realized, okay, this is dope. This is great.
Yeah,
this is a premium solution that the youth will latch on to.
Pirate music is
And
less accessible now.
Yeah.
You can't even find an album for download again.
on.
You have to jump over fence, climb to wall, rock through alcohol, wind course, and
that
go.
would-
So
need
that
to
solved
do
that
with the
problem. We
music.
need to find a solution, for the problem that is there.
You
Not
got
just
too hard still in this.
not go too hard.
Yeah, you got too hard.
No, man, but
No,
that
it
makes
deep.
sense.
It
No,
deep. It shows
literally,
it well thought
literally,
out.
remember now.
Yeah.
Dancehall, if you buy G, the boogeyman can say this. Dancehall coming from a hardcore level.
No, we're not trouble dancehall,
No,
no.
we understand. You're not trouble dancehall.
No.
But we are also included on Spotify and such forth.
Yeah.
You get me? The thing where we are trying to say, and that's what I said the best solution I'm hearing you mention since night, through all this conversation,
Yeah.
is the artists. We as artists,
That's true.
Take
We
up a
have a
mantle.
campaign.
Yeah.
go cross country to parish to parish.
Yeah, no, that is gonna
School
be
to
the that's
school,
gonna be
community to community.
Community to community.
Yard to yard.
and then
Need to make the youths them understand say
Yes.
life is just more than what you hear. We are singing.
that is gonna be
Exactly.
campaign 1, where you go to the artists them and have them introduce these kind of positive mentorship to the youth. But we're gonna have to have campaign 2, where we have parenting sessions.
Exactly.
Yes, it's
God,
true.
me I tell you right now, half of them something I tell you is if a show I watch,
Guide have a lot to
the
do with
parent I watch the show with the 6-year-old
The
right
truth
there.
is, some
If the parent I
parents
got
just
tea
a
from the
parent.
neighbor, the parent I got
Just
tea
a
from the neighbor
parent.
with the 5-year-old right here so.
Yeah, man, the
Because
truth
say,
is
if
some
the
parents
parent
are
I go to
parents.
school if you go fight off another parent, them I bring their 8-year-old picnic with them right here so. So we have to go get some sort of parenting to make them understand say,
All right.
say, and that's why your parent you cannot teach your kids every single thing.
All right, one thing, you know, I play Skeng's music in my car, and I play it with my kids there.
Right?
But one of the things that I've done is that I sit down with my daughter and I tell her, I say, listen, you say all of the stuff in this song, don't listen to what he's saying, you know, just listen to the flow and just enjoy the beat, you know?
You understand that?
You know, and he's talking about a foolishness and stuff. So, you know, I mean, you don't need to do anything. But I try to, you know, get through to her. You can't go into scientific reasons and explain. You have to try and go up on them level and say,
Yeah.
okay, you know what?
I'm not a father of any, you know, as yet. But I mentor and I teach quite a few children. One thing I must let you know, sir. You see, all you can say to them, sir, that is about 40% of what they listen and pay attention to. You see, your actions and how you move and follow the music, that's gonna be 60%. So you tell the teller, I say, don't listen to that man, this man. But if you over there go son a boop, boop, boop to the tune,
No.
as soon as you now look, you know, she a boop, boop, boop to the tune too.
Listen, it's
So kids don't play with
kids
them.
look up to them.
Yeah, they're
parents.
going to pay attention to
So
what
it
you
all
do.
go back to the parents
So
where
you have
know,
to hold your own.
yeah, you have to hold your own and you have to teach them morals and principles.
That is it.
But the fact is, yo, the music sound good and it have a vibe, and
Yeah.
you know,
so you have to
it
separate.
make them
You
feel nice.
yourself have
So
to
you have
separate
teach them,
music
you have to
from
teach them about
actions.
that.
Right, that's what I say. You
Yeah, you
yourself
have to be open with
to
them.
separate music
You have
from
to-
actions.
yeah.
So you can't be pushing the type of activities, and they'll follow they're more likely to follow you, not just by what you say, but how you do.
All right, sir,
Yes.
where is the public education campaign about the banning?
No, that's what I'm saying. We need several
we never
campaigns.
get that.
I'm sure
As I said,
come out with a
One, no,
video.
no,
Dizzle.
A town something
Yeah,
for say,
Dizzle.
yo,
One
The man them
is
just
start
up.
to the spit, the take,
Pull the plug
stick,
and
all
drop the
that.
bomb and let's
Yeah.
run. Nobody not come back come say nothing. Nobody not do nothing. As I say, it's just a quick move. It's like, yo,
The
we
lowest hanging
need to
fruit.
do something, and we just do something
Yeah,
and
make
we
a
run.
show like we do something, you know?
And that
Because
is it.
Jamaica
And that's why we
say,
can't take
boy,
it Jamaica when
the
we're ready.
government not about crime. All right, we could just ban music.
Or maybe we're jumping the gun. Maybe them have a plan and we're jumping
It
the
could
gun.
be that
Let's
is
just
part one
assume
to a
that.
bigger plan.
Let's hope that these discussion will move them to
Yeah.
further action. Because I would assume that if they had a plan, it would have been laid out once the first
Yeah, it should have
announcement is
cleared.
made.
So everybody just all over the
But
place.
as I
don't know
said,
of a thing.
let's hope there is a plan and we'll hear more
Yeah.
and we can see better music reaching our kids.
Yeah.
And then we can start moving towards getting the family involved. What are we doing in the homes? And even in our schools, some campaign as to, you know, remember back in the day we had peace and love in
I
schools.
said that the other day,
we had
pals.
the duck. We had
And
me and my friend them from Jesse, we go around and sing Hands Across Jamaica
Yes.
for righteousness. All of them
You know
something-
them something you know. Mm-mm.
No, when them I go across school I sing.
Listen,
Wap, 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 wap.
you look at our certain
Yeah,
school
that
can't see
song
school
is
or
so
road and them
catchy,
something
you
there.
know?
But guys, I have
I tell you
I
people.
have to call it a wrap, but trust me, I love this discussion. I think so many gems were dropped.
Yeah, so
I
much-
love the
so much
tips that was
options and
shared.
ideas.
I love that we had the perspective from a music background, you know, because as listeners, we have all kind of things. We don't understand the intricacies and the work behind this and how it really affects music. So I love that we had both Dupss and Dizzle in here sharing and
Jada
dropping the gems.
representing the
And then Jada
population.
said the youth. Jada said, you know, I'm
Younger people.
you're representing the youth and the nerds. Right? She said certified nerd.
The bad nerds there. She know what the tune, let me know.
All right.
Okay.
But I really want Dupss make me know how to find the music and how to find him page, and cause Dupss have a voice.
Okay, well. I can find Dupss from Instagram, Dupss Music. Same as YouTube, Dupss Music.
Yeah, we give them the spelling.
Yeah, but spell out the Dupss now, cause I always spell Dupss different, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, that is D
Yeah.
U P
Uh-huh.
S S. You
Alright.
get that?
So double the S.
Dupss.
D-U-P-S-S.
All right, I like that.
And it's the music, so the
Yes, just add the
DUPSSMUSIC.
music to that. Search
okay.
me. Instagram and like streaming platforms, you know, just look for Dupss. The same DUPSS.
Alright.
You get me? You stress it some more. DUPSS. That is it. Yeah, man. So that is it. Dupss across our streaming platform, social media, Facebook, wherever you
Anything
want
in the
to.
country,
Just,
so.
just go there and just
Check
search,
out the
you get me?
content, man,
If
man,
you like
tell you.
these or whatever, just check me out.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then we'll have Dizzle, the boss, in here.
Yeah,
Oh, we can find out more about you and what you do, because I know no people say, well, I know that I see that name already somewhere, you know. You know, so make me know a bit more probably what you have in the works, or you're going to fix our path, or you're going to be a part of the solution to this problem.
Well, I plan to release more music with positive messages, with other messages, but given that same intensity that these songs have, that people can enjoy. You know? So that is one of my mandates. I try to do music, you know, very authentic. You know, you know, if I'm doing a very dancehall song, if I'm doing a crossover song, and so on. So yeah, peeps can check me out on our social media platforms. You know,
This will
my
still
name is-
do a chopper song, yeah.
Yeah, man.
The
shop that we're talking about is the meat, you know, the curry goat for Christmas.
Cultivation of
Cultivation.
Yeah.
Grass and land.
Eat what you grow.
Right, exactly. Buy Jamaica, build Jamaica.
That's it.
Yeah, when I had the summer plant, please, I can. But that was
We have something Paul already there already.
but that was a very violent song, anyway.
Yeah.
So check me out on our social media platforms. Look for Dale Virgo, DALEVIRGO, or check my label page, Dizzle Records, Dizzle.records on Instagram, or Dizzle Records on any other social media platform. And you can just search Dale Virgo on YouTube as well. And you can find songs that I produce, you know.
So
You
check
know,
out the
but my song
content.
will just drop tonight, Ragged Lifestyle with Dupss.
Yeah.
You should check it out on YouTube. Yeah, you like it.
All right, guys. So that is it. Thank you guys for taking time out on a busy schedule. Thank you guys
enough
for
respect.
joining the conversation. We love it. We hope y'all will be back with us soon.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys. See y'all again next
All
Friday.
right, congratulations to our top of the class winner, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Big up to Jada in the building.
And all the spellers in here, you know, the DUPSS, the plethora. There's a big spelling in here.
Don't start the foolishness. Have a safe weekend. Fantastic Friday. Next week, Friday again, people.
Yeah, and I know we're there every Friday, 5 p.m. till 8 p.m.